Morning children, Saira, welcome to this session. Today we are going to see the third part of the lesson, social health. We have finished two parts of it. Now let us see the third part of the lesson, social health. Okay, now we learnt about the communication media and excessive use of modern technology. We learnt about what happens when you use a cell phone while eating. Okay, when you use a lot of mobile and internet, what happens to your body. The radiations affect the muscles and the nervous system, etc. We saw. Now we'll see more about this excessive use of modern technology. You can see this, the boys, we learnt about this. So in the exam also, board exam, you will get a picture from the textbook only, and you will be told to write a few, say what is your opinion about this. So you can see this and see that boy is using a cell phone. You can write your opinion whether it is right, personal opinion. Better you attempt such questions because you will get marks when you write this answers. Okay, and see due to mobile, there is increase in news of death by drowning in ocean, falling in deep valleys or under trains, during catching the cell phone selfies. Okay, we'll see about now selfie side. What is selfie side and what are the disadvantages of selfie? Okay, many of you are very fond of taking selfies. Okay, so many you can get, you have a lot of news in the newspaper, that is death by drowning in the ocean, trying to catch selfie in the deep valleys on top of the mountain, and drowning near the ocean and near the train. Okay, under the train usually, and they wanted to take selfie, and they might come into an accident. There is also increasing competition to upload the videos of road accident instead of helping the victims. This way we have seen, so there is an accident, you can see many people around that, they will be taking the, you can see here. Okay, then the selfie on the road is very dangerous. Even the selfies, there is an accident, people gather together instead of helping the person. There is a picture in this also. Okay, see here. Okay, they're taking, instead of helping the person who's got hurt, they are busy taking snaps and they want to upload the video very quickly. So they are leaving the person over there and they are busily taking video, and which is very wrong. Okay, helping is the first step you have to do. Video, this is not, that doesn't matter at all. Okay, see pedestrian taking a video clip of the incident scene. This is, so like this pictures you will get in your board exam paper, and you will have to write whether your opinion, whether it is good or bad or all those. So which is very easy to write. Person, what is selfie side, we'll see. Person indulging in selfie is not aware about the world around and the risk. So they just think of their own self only and start clicking selfies, isn't it? So they don't bother about the road, or they, when crossing the road, they don't see their way, just see their face, and they want to give a pose. This is called a selfie side. Person indulging in domestic violence, sending messages to others before committing suicide, and those who send the video clips of suicidal act are mentally ill. You feel that these people are mentally ill, and they do so to win the sympathy. Before dying, before doing suicide attempt, they take a video and then they send it just to gain the sympathy. You should not get worried, or you should not do such. You should not get affected by this video clip. Okay, so we should avoid all these, seeing all these videos. There are video clips of parents threatening or hitting the children not studying as per their wish, or domestic helpers beating the children, are very common on social media nowadays. You can see how workers are, when babysitting, how they ill treat the child. We get moved by this. Actually, might be it is fictional also, it is not real, but all these get viral. It is spread very fast. Person indulging in such destructive and unnatural activities is usually under stress, and such activities are bursting out stress. Medical science have declared such activities as mental illness. Those who are mentally ill only will circulate such videos and circulate, because already they are under stress. We should not get moved by this, all these videos, parents beating the children for not getting marks, or the home babysitters ill-treating the children. All these might not be real also. We should not get moved with the all the WhatsApp videos, which is all half of it is fake, isn't it? Now, how to control, what is the important thing in our social life? We have to control our stress, manage our stress. Okay, so what is, now we'll see what is stress management. Have you seen the loudly laughing citizens in morning in public gardens? Somewhere you can see some elderly people, senior citizens, and there are laughter club also, okay, where they go and simply they laugh. When you laugh aloud, what happens? The stress is released, isn't it? So name of this newly popularized concept is laughter club. These people relieve their mental stress by laughing loudly. So when friends join together and they just simply laugh, their stress is relieved. So you get a lot of peace from this laughing club. It is very, see, you can see here, without no reason they simply join together and they just laugh together. That's all. That is a good remedy which releases the mental stress. Various ways of expression, like establishing communication with friends, peers, cousins, teachers, and most importantly parents, noting down our feelings, expressing our feeling with near and dear ones, help us to relieve the stress. This we all have done in school, isn't it? If some child cries, we teachers, we ask them the reason, okay, we console them. Even when you talk to your friends, you feel relieved. Some problem at home, okay, you want to discuss to some, you feel very close, you are close to some friend, or you want to tell some cousin or teachers, if you feel free you can talk to teachers, or even your parents, if you want to talk something about the incident happened in school, you're very disturbed by that incident, your friend is not talking to you and you're so disturbed, you want to share this feeling. If you keep it inside, you'll have a lot of mental stress. So you feel you better share. When you share your expressions, like you will feel a lot of, you will relieve the stress. Okay, see, fostering the hobbies, like you can even you can go into some hobbies like material collection, photography, reading, cooking, sculpturing, drawing, rangoli, dancing. So all help us to properly utilize the free hours. So if we keep our mind idle, if we don't have any work, we don't, just simply sitting and just thinking, oh, my friend is not talking to me, just instead of that, you keep your mind busy by doing your favorite thing, whichever is your favorite. Your hobbies like rangoli, some are good in rangoli, some are good in drawing, dancing, you feel fresh. Even music, listening to music, you will feel a lot of relax, you feel you are very happy that time. Okay, so you can divert your mind by doing your hobbies. Okay, by diverting the energy and mind towards the positive thinking, negative thoughts are automatically neutralized. So with the negative thoughts that come to you, oh, I got very less marks, once you get, sometimes you might get very less marks and you are very upset. Okay, don't be just thinking of that itself. Okay, just forget about this and you divert your mind, you do your hobby, you do which is interest, you listen to some music, so automatically the negative thoughts are neutralized. Okay, now learning and listening to the music, singing keeps us happy and drives away that stress. We saw this. Okay, listening to, many of us like, isn't it, listening to music, you feel happy and it removes our stress. Music has the power of changing the mindset. Importance of outdoor games is unparalleled. There are various benefits of sports, like it causes physical exercise, improves discipline, interaction and tendency of unity, loneliness is driven away and person becomes more social. Even sports are very good. Listening to music, it has the power of changing our mindset. Okay, you sing aloud, you're very happy in that time. And even like sports, when you have it, it causes, what all it causes, physical exercise, you already gain physical exercise, it improves discipline, interaction and tendency of unity. Okay, when you play in a group, so tendency of unity, Loneliness is driven when you play together in a team. So loneliness is driven away and person becomes more social even in the sports. Okay, so regular exercising, massaging, visiting the spa too helps to relieve the stress. Yoga is not limited, we all know, no? Yoga, you all do yoga period we have in our school also. Yoga is not limited as limited for asanas and pranayam, but it includes discipline, balanced and good food and meditation also. So all these must be there to manage your stress. Regular exercising, yoga, it not only asanas and pranayams, it includes discipline, balanced and good food and meditation also. Okay, now deep breathing, yogic sleep, yogasanas, etc. are good for health. This you all know. We at least once a few time you have to spend in a day for all this. Okay, meditation helps to improve your the ability of concentration. So it is very good, children, for you. At least 10 minutes of meditation, it helps to improve your concentration. When you are throughout the day, if you sit and study, nothing will go into your mind. So take a break in between when you are studying for your board exam also. Take breaks in between and then you relax for some time, meditate for some time, and then it imparts positivity in your temperament. Okay, so that is important. You have to take breaks between your study. Meditation helps the students to improve concentration in their studies. Deliberate inculcation of characters like time management, planning of our own duties, and decision power is nothing but cultivating the socially strong and ideal personality. So proper planning is also needed to improve the concentration. So meditation improves the concentration, and you have to deliberately bring the characters like time management. You have to put a timetable for your studies. Okay, so from this time to this you have to study, then have a break, have a relaxed time, and plan your own duties. And decision power, okay, is nothing but cultivating the socially strong and ideal personality, so that you will have a good personality when you follow the particular rules. Okay, we have all the ways to manage our stress. However, if those are not successful due to certain reasons, some are not able to manage their stress due to some reason, it may lead to some serious problem like depression and frustration. So in this, usually in the 10th standard, 12th standard, we can see in the paper, children are under depression, going under depression, not able to study, not able to score, keep the expectation of your parents. So better you take breaks in between. So you have to manage your stress, don't overstress yourself, or you have to manage your time so that you will not come into the problem like depression or frustration. So when you manage your time, so many hours you're going to dedicate only for studies, then few hours you keep for listening to music or watching your videos, all those. Okay, medical advice, counseling and psychotherapy are available for such persons. Similarly, many NGOs are also provide helping hand. Let us see some information about some of this. So some of the NGOs counseling is also done, as also if the NGOs are providing some helping hand. We'll see about this in Mumbai, what all is going on to help the children to come out from the depression and frustration. One is that Unified Movement Against Tobacco. This movement has been started by 45 different well-known organizations like WHO, Tata Trust, etc. This movement is active for controlling the tobacco consumption and providing guidance to actives against tobacco. So they're very active. They want to stop the consumption of tobacco. They have started the movement, okay, against tobacco. So they are going to they started by 45 different well-known organizations like WHO, Tata Trust, etc. And they are telling the side effects of tobacco consumption, and they have to prevent them, how to give guidance to actors against tobacco. So they are going to trying to stop people taking tobacco. Second one is Salam Mumbai Foundation. That is all. This is all taken by the NGOs. The organization runs program in various schools in Mumbai to empower the children living in slum area in the field of education, sports, arts and business. Okay, this is an organization that runs program in various schools in Mumbai for the slum people. Okay, for their sports, education, they give donation as well. This organization encourages the children to take education by helping them to improve their health and lifestyle. So they teach them how to live and their health also. They how to be hygiene. Mostly in the health and slum area, that is problem is due to hygiene. They teach all those how to live a good lifestyle. They teach all these. This trust has made some districts in Maharashtra completely tobacco free through hard work. Even here also, they have made the people tobacco. They have made some districts in Maharashtra completely tobacco free through hard work. Okay, they have done so. Salam Mumbai Foundation, working for the slum people, and also it has they have made some districts in Maharashtra completely tobacco free through their hard work. This is Salam Mumbai Foundation. And the last one is, one more is there. Okay, since the year 2002, this organization is working with various school in urban and rural areas for making the society tobacco free. This program is being implemented with the help of government in about 200 schools in Mumbai and 14,000 schools in the rest of Maharashtra. The oath of freedom from tobacco is taken in every school as per the government letter. So we take oath during the even for a sports day, isn't it? Like this, they take the oath, that is to stop the taking tobacco, freedom from tobacco. So how many schools? 200 schools in Mumbai, 14,000 schools in rest of the Mumbai and Maharashtra are taken this organization. Okay, and from this 2002 they have started this program. Okay, the last one is government schemes. So phone number, helpline numbers are published in newspapers to help the children in distress or facing any type of problem. So the government schemes are there. That is the phone numbers and helpline numbers are published in newspaper to help the children who are in facing a lot of problem. Children contact the helpline to narrate their problem. So usually what happens, they take this number and they tell their problem. Proper help and guidelines offered to children. You can see. So the government also helps them to show the proper guidelines given for the children for coming to their path. You can see the picture of it. Their counseling is given to them. Okay, what they have to do, everything is given to them so that they can lead a normal life. Okay, so we will revise this lesson in the next video. We'll revise all the 3 parts together in the next video and we will complete the lesson in the next video. Hope you all understood. We learnt about the ill effects of mobile. We learnt about selfie and how can you stress management. We learnt about the laughter club. We learnt about music and hobbies. Okay, and what can you do to time management. All this help to manage your stress. And we also learnt about the NGOs, what work they have done. The 3 counseling and all those we have done is done by the NGOs to manage the stress management of children. So we will revise this lesson on the whole in the next video. Thank you children. Take care. Saira.